and I'll be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend.
Hello, I am Barry.
And I'm Gary.
We have been best friends for over 20 years. First met Gary in first grade. He was a new kid in school, and during recess, some kids were roughing me up because they wanted my Dragon Ball Z shirt or my light-up sneakers. Either the case, I was outnumbered. Then Gary came over and tried to stop them.
I did, but then I was beaten up too.
Right. Gary got it pretty good. And when we were sitting in the principal's office, when we stopped crying, we started talking. And then our moms came and picked us up, and the rest is history.
Ever since then, we have been best friends. We used to have sleepovers and eat at each other's house every weekend. Now that we're adults, we've been living together for going on 7 years.
We are two straight men living together. Some people find that weird. Guess what? We find it weird that you find it weird. We've had plenty of girlfriends.
Well, no, not really. I had one, but you made me break up with her because you were jealous. We broke up about a year ago. She won't even speak to me. Or be my Facebook friend.
We are still currently living together. Gary works in a big department store in the complaint center, and me, I work down at the rec center teaching youth hip-hop dance classes. It's going really well. I'm trying to crack in the world of youth hip-hop underground dance. Unfortunately, it's very cliquey. A little too cliquey, if you ask me. But I've constantly am trying to crack into that world, and I think I'm talented. And, I've offered to chaperone dances, but unfortunately you have to have a kid to do that, or you're labeled some kind of creep, which I think is outrageous. And other than that, yeah, I'm just living the dream, really. And I should clarify, I don't necessarily work there more as volunteer. I want for the record, to say that.
Yeah, my job is eating me alive right now.
Gary is under an extreme amount of pressure at work. So sometimes we like to unwind, we go bowling. And let me tell you, it gets competitive. The other night, I bowled a 68. Gary, 71.
I just threw myself down the lanes to ease the pain.
Sometimes Gary gets down on himself. He's a little hard on himself and he gets wrapped up in his own thoughts. But he's a terrific guy. He's a fun guy. Just ask him. The other night, we played flashlight tag for almost 2.5 hours. Sometimes I couldn't even find him.
I turn the lights off because the darkness is the only place I find peace.
Hang on a second, guys. Listen, they're here to defend our friendship. Don't embarrass me, okay? Talk about your hobbies. You're an interesting guy, okay? And if you want me to let you win the flashlight tag, okay, I'll let you win. Gary and I do go out. A lot of the times it's to bars, like any normal 20-year-olds. Dave and Buster's a lot, because Gary likes the games. But honestly, I don't have enough time to date, because I'm usually working on new dance moves. As again, I've said before, I teach youth hip-hop dance classes.
Did meet another woman. I'd kidnap her. So she can never leave me like that other soulless woman. I'd never give her back. Never.
I will know you've got a